Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I bring you a review of the Hasbro G.I.Joe Classified Series Cobra Officer. I recently got a shipment of G.I.Joe Classified Series figures from Star Action Figures, and the Cobra Officer was one of those figures. Unfortunately, is now sold out on the site, which is unfortunate. So this is the only one I've got at the moment, but I have to say I'm really happy with it. This is an absolutely fantastic looking figure. I'll bring him in closer so you have a good look at him. He looks really good. Really am blown away by this figure. The detailing is absolutely superb. I must say I do have a few of the sort of grunts that make up the or soldiers person you can say really that make up the Cobra side. I've got the Anali Viper, a Cobra Infantry, and now a Cobra Officer. That's only for I have only got one of each. They're quite a bit difficult to get hold of in the UK, and I'll explain that a bit later on in the review. But I have to say this figure does look absolutely excellent. The sculpting is great throughout. As we bring in the center there, the helmet looks really good. The Cobra emblem on his chest looks great. I like the sort of insignia up here, and also the sort of some silver decoration up there looks really good. The vest, the sort of the straps with the pouches on looks great. I do like the variation of paints of blacks and greys. It does look really good. You've got a belt here with no paint on it, logo on it or anything. You've got a holster here with like a leathery texture for the pistol. You've got the a knife sheath strapped to his leg here. It looks really good. You've got some knee pads. You've got some boots with some buckle detail, which I really do appreciate. On the back of the figure, there's some storage. You can see the holster here. You got an ammo clip storage place here, and you also got the torch light attachment for the rifle back here as well. You also got the Cobra logo on this holster, which does look great. I really do like that a lot. It looks really realistic and very leathery. So I do really appreciate the attention to detail that Hasbro have made with this figure. It's really outstanding. Of course, you got on this arm, you got an armband, the Cobra logo, probably to give him the rank of officer. My Cobra Infantry didn't have one because that was a different one. No, there was a more sort of deluxe one, which came with more weapons and the armband. My one Cobra Infantry doesn't come with that, unfortunately. But I have to say the detailing on this figure is absolutely excellent. I know this figure is mostly in a few tones of colours, but I have to say he really does stand out on the shelf, and he does look absolutely incredible. Really impressed with how the sculpting and painting work on this figure is outstanding. I have to say lately the G.I. Joe line has been my favourite line to collect from Hasbro. They've really upped their game with the line, and with all the amount of accessories and paint, and the sculpting work is absolutely top notch. I've also got Storm Shadow, which I'm really excited to review, and I've also got a Spirit Iron Knife, which looks absolutely incredible. And of course on this channel I've already reviewed Outback, which I really did love. So Hasbro has been knocking out the park with the G.I. Joe figures lately. I really do love these a lot. In the way of articulation, I'll take off the helmet, so I'll show the accessories later on anyway. The camera keeps diverting that way. The way of articulation, Cobra Officer has a board joint in the head, so you can get some tilt, go back and forward. I'm not sure if the neck. I think the neck's articulated as well because I can see it moving in there. At the shoulders, he has a butterfly joint on both arms, of course. So go backwards, forwards like that. It's also got a board joint in the shoulder, so go forward, back, up, no problem. They also got a bicep swivel, which is always really appreciated. So go works like that. You've got a double jointed elbow, which is slightly hindered by the armband on the side. Goes quite in like that, so you get some good poses. I'll try on the other arm because it's much easier. So you get in quite far, which is really nice. What did surprise me, he also has a glove swivel, which I think is a first for the G.I. Joe classified line. You can rotate it here, and you can also rotate the hand independently. That is incredible. Also it's got a hinge that go in and out on that wrist. Mind that will happen. Yeah, it goes in and out. at the chest, he has a ball. No, it's an ab crunch. So he goes backwards and forwards. What's great is the harness isn't actually attached, so it doesn't hinder. So if this was attached to this, you wouldn't be able to get an articulation out of it. So it's very clever of Hasbro to sculpt in such a way when it's down, it looks like it's connected, but when you pull it back, push it back, it's not. That's a really, really cool touch. It does have a bit of movement up there. I think it's more to do with the hips more than anything. He has a waist swivel, but mine's incredibly tight on there, so that doesn't really work. I don't really use that too much. At the hips, he has a ball jointed hips. They also have the drop down as well. They go up, they go back a little bit, out, again hindered by the knife sheath with the knife in it. He also has a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees, a swivel at the boot, and a hinge at the ankle. So it's really, really impressive for a sort of an army builder. The G.I.Joe line, that's absolutely incredible. So you can really get a number of these and put them in a variety of poses and with different accessories, of course. Now to get into the accessories, he does quite a number. I'm just going to remove his accessories so we can have a look at them. Now, it's got this ammo at the back is a bit of a pain to remove. Once you get it, it does work well. Then you get another pistol. The pistol out of there, and that's all the accessories. Right, I've got him all his accessories removed. He does stand on his own. First things first, let's go with the helmet, which is standard for any Cobra infantry or of any rank. So it's got the officer logo printed on there. He's inside with no paint at all, nothing on the sides. I do like how all the helmets are pretty much uniform with the Cobra troops. Though you can see it does fit on his head incredibly well. Other accessories include, of course, his knife, which we saw goes in the sheath. This does look great. It's got a very realistic look to the knife in the way it's sculpt. Just having a hard time trying to, if I get it in here. There we go. See, like a sculpted wrap detail, and you've got the silver blade. Looks really, really nice. Looks really realistic, and fits in the sheath on his thigh really well. Fits in there nicely, nice and snug, no warping or anything like that. He also comes with this sort of this pistol, which looks very reminiscent of the World War II sort of Luger pistols. Really do like the look of this weapon. Does look really realistic. What I also like is, as well, with all the pistols and all the firearms, they have a hole here at the end of the barrel so you can put effects pieces on. That's really, really cool. I'm hoping at some point, maybe for the G.I.Joe line, they'll do like an effects piece set that you can put with, you know, various different blast effects for your pistols and rifles and whatnot. I know they do that a lot for the Hasbro Marvel Legends stuff. They come with like effects pieces, but it's nice to see some figures come with effect pieces, or just like release a effect pack. That'd be pretty darn cool. Also, if you look closely on the grip, you can see the Cobra logo just at the bottom there. That is awesome. I really, really do like that. Nice attention to detail. No paint, unfortunately, but still very impressed with that. It also goes on the holster on his side here. It goes in. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but there is a hole at the bottom of the holster, so you can get it in like that. And also he comes with a sort of submachine gun weapon. The ammo clip is removable. Goes on the side. Really like the look of this. I know it looks realistic, but it's not. I don't believe this is a real weapon, but it's got a realistic look to it with the barrel and the ammo clip and the grip and trigger. It looks really, really good. Really impressive piece. This does not go in the holster. The back holster, by the way, this is too small for that, but it does look really, really nice and it holds well in his hand. I probably will have him hold it. What I do like about these G.I. Joe figures by Hasbro is that you're able to store all the accessories on the figure, either them holding the weapon or it's in that on their person in some way, like in the sheath or a holster or on their back or a backpack. It's pretty darn cool. I really do appreciate Hasbro's effort into that. It's a bit tricky to get the trigger finger. You've got to try to get it in place. Yeah, there we go. Got him holding it. Just got to get the arrow clip. There, and boom. Looks really, really cool. Definitely would love to get a few more of these if I can. These are absolutely excellent figures. Well, this is an absolutely excellent figure, and the G.I. Joe figures from Hasbro have been absolutely excellent. He also comes with another ammo clip. This can be used for the rifle, the larger rifle. No paint detail, unfortunately, but it does fit in the hole on the hole there for it very well. The slot. Just trying to find the hole. Ah, there. That's it. Don't think that's the right way. I think that's the wrong way round. Ammo usually doesn't go that way, but I'm just trying to get the gun. I'll put it around the other way round. There's nice detail to this weapon. Again, it looks realistic. It sort of looks like an AK-47. Sort of I forgot the other weapon, Kalashnikov or something. I can't remember the name. I'm not an expert on weapons, but it does look really, really good. Nice detail on it throughout. Do appreciate the bit of paint there as well on the secondary grip. That's really, really nice. And he also comes with a torch piece, which I found out if you put it this way, make sure that's the right way up with the torch lens pointing outwards towards their target. It fits on like that, and that does look great. Really, really cool. Have weapons attachments. I think it's the first time they've done it in the G.I. Joe line, but I really do like that a lot. And a final accessory, which one of my favourites, is the Cobra back holster. As you can see, got the Cobra insignia on there. Looks like leather. I do like the seam line around it. Looks pretty darn cool. Like it's stitched. Really nice. Got a peg there, and it pegs into his back, like so. Well, just got to get the that's it. Put it on the back, and you can once you got to take off the torch attachment. I'm not going to put the torch attachment in the thing, but once you go like that, fits in like so, and boom, that looks fantastic. It looks really, really nice. Really do dig this figure a lot. One of my favourites in the G.I. Joe line. Absolutely adore this figure. One problem I will remark on, being based in the UK, it's a bit hard to get the Army Builder figures in the G.I. Joe line, because they only release some number per wave, and many of the stores have max amount you can have per customer, like 2 or 4 per customer. So if you really are building, you have to buy get the max amount you can. So it's a bit hard to get hold of them if you don't have the money at the time, or whether it's quite expensive. It can be quite expensive, buying in bulk. And also, if you're trying to get them on the secondary market, they can fetch a high price, like £40 to £60 for a £21 figure, which is quite steep, unfortunately. Hoping that Hasbro will release a Army Builder wave, which have the Cobra Bat, the Alley Viper, Cobra Officer, the Cobra Infantry, and I'm not too sure what the other ones they've released, but they'll look pretty cool if it's just a wave of Army Builders. So it gives a chance to people to get these figures again without paying steep prices, and to Army build, because I would certainly love to have about another 2 or 3 of these, and a couple of more, at least another Alley Viper and a few more Cobra Infantry. That would look pretty sweet on my shelf, because I really, really do love these G.I. Joe figures, and these Army Builders, the 3 I have, have been absolutely top-notch, fantastic, and I would definitely love to get hold of more. So hopefully Hasbro will re-release some of those older figures the army builders. So because that gives new fans a chance to get them, and also a chance for collectors to build up their army builders. That'd be really nice. I'm hoping Hasbro do something like that. I know the line's quite newish, only about 2 or 3 years old, but hopefully we'll see on a wave of army builders. I would highly, if you can find this figure at retail price on eBay or whatever likes, or someplace gets them in stock again, highly recommend. This is an absolutely phenomenal figure, one of the best figures in the G.I. Joe classified series. I absolutely adore this figure. I cannot praise it enough. I've yet to review Storm Shadow and Spirit Iron Knife, but I have no doubt they'll be up there like this one. It's an absolutely phenomenal figure. If you're not into the G.I. Joe line yet by Hasbro, I would highly recommend getting into them. They are absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this review. Please like, share, and subscribe, and bye for now.